Hey YouTube, this is going to be a video basically showing you guys how to make a super cheap, basically free pellet trap. This pellet trap it's very simple, as you're going to see, very cost effective. I mean, I got an old Amazon box and a bunch of old clothes that I'm never going to wear. This and some duct tape. Now if you plan on using pants with some zippers like this, what you're going to have to do is cut out all the metal bits and buttons too. I would probably just cut those out. I mean, you probably don't have to, honestly. You probably don't have to do any of that because it's going to be lead, and I'm pretty sure that steel beats lead, but that's sort of the problem. I don't want it turning into dust in the box, and so I want to minimize the dust that's created, the lead dust, so I can recover the majority of the pellets, and also just so I'm not breathing that in when I open the box to recover the pellets later. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how this is done. So I got a weird thing for working on the floor. I like to sit when I do projects. So this is going to be the angle that you guys are going to see. This will be the angle of the video. So we'll go ahead and start getting everything prepped here. That's our first pair of pants ready to go in. So that's just going to go right in there. When you do this, you want to make sure that the material is in all the corners, so maybe probably be smarter to start with something like a hoodie. It's a lot bigger. You can sort of stuff it down in the corners, but when this gets all packed down, all the corners should be filled, so you can see that. It's sucking all the edges, and basically just repeat that for the rest of the clothing. I'm not going to bore you with watching all that, so I'm just going to speed up this part. Alright, so this is the progress so far. There's still some room here, so I'm going to go ahead and find some more cloths or clothing. It's highly unlikely that the pellets will actually make it past the first 4 inches. Believe me or not, I mean fabric, Kevlar, think of Kevlar bulletproof vest, literally fabric that's stopping a bullet. So with a 1000 FPS or 800 FPS pellet gun, this would be no problem, right? Like, you're not going to get through it with one of those even. So at this point, just gotta find some more clothing. So I'll be right back. The last bit of clothing here that needs to go in, some old American Eagle pants. The last bit of clothing in here is mostly just to keep it packed down. So when you tie it over, or put tape over it, words Elliot. Oh, now you know my real name. But when you put the tape over it, you want it to sort of have some pressure on it, right? Because the more that this is packed, the better. Close the lid, sort of packs itself down. Hopefully it's my address there. I'll take that off in case I show you the top of this thing in a moment. And yeah, so you just grab some duct tape. Okay, there we go. So this is the final thing. So it has some heft to it. I'd probably say it's between, I don't know, 7-10 pounds probably when it comes to the weight. So it feels pretty heavy. It feels almost like one of those archery blocks. So it's definitely thick enough. And I can imagine that you could probably make an archery target with this as well, this method. Probably with a bigger box if you don't have very tight groupings, or you're learning, you don't want to miss and hit a wall or whatever, So this is the target box basically completed, so you can shoot into this safely, and this is what I'll be using. Alright, so I think that's about all. If you like this sort of content, feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.